Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. I hope you all are doing well. Won't be a long video. But I must say, I think the LA Clippers messed up. The LA Clippers messed up. For the life of me, I could not figure out why they would want to add James Harden to their roster. And matter of fact, at this point, I can't figure out why any team would want to have James Harden on their roster. Again, to me, James Harden is the new face of entitlement in the league. He is the new face of entitlement. So I feel like this generation of players, and it's not all, but a lot of superstars in this generation of players. James Harden. I put Kevin Durant in this category. I put Russell Westbrook in this category. Really, you can put LeBron James in this category, except, LeBron was able to manufacture some teams that got him some rings. And I guess you could say the same with Kevin Durant. He was able to go to a team to get some rings. But this generation of superstars have no adaptability and really just have a arrogance about themselves that they don't need to do anything to be better. I'm gonna just be me, and however that turns out, it turns out. So James Harden, to me, he's one of these players that, he's obviously very skilled. But if you guys remember, I can't remember what interview it was, but Kobe Bryant said something like, James Harden can never win a championship with the way he plays, right? And I think what happens with a lot of these players is they are talented, but first of all, a lot of them lack fundamentals. A lot of them lack just basic, hardcore fundamentals of the game. But a lot of them are talented. A lot of them get all of this praise for, their offensive prowess. And so they come into the league, they develop a huge ego without thinking that, okay, yeah, I'm good at these things, but maybe I need to adjust my game in order to be able to lead a team to a championship. So I think what happens is they come into the league, they get all this praise, they're racking up the stats, and the years go by, they haven't won a championship. In the case of someone like Durant, you won a championship the wrong way. But sticking with James Harden, in the case of James Harden, you play all these years in the league, you haven't won a championship, you're too arrogant to think that maybe it's you. Maybe I need to learn to adjust my game to be more conducive to the team. Maybe I need to learn to play more ways than just my way. So after all the years of losing, they get to a point to where I think it becomes a mental thing to where they know James Harden, he knows that he has holes in his game. He knows that the way he plays is not working out. And so I think that starts to erode your confidence after a while. So you're still cocky, but deep down inside, you're not really as confident about your basketball skills because it has not been translating into wins. Like James Harden falls apart in the clutch. And he's been falling apart in the clutch for years, but I think it's progressively getting worse. And so, like I said, you get to the point you can't be told anything. The way you're doing it is not working. You're too arrogant to actually evaluate yourself and say, maybe I need to change some things. Or you've played so long and so up in age that that you feel like it'd be too hard to change some things. You get stuck in your ways. You start to lose your confidence. You start to lose your confidence deep inside, even though you're putting on this arrogant exterior. And I think this is what we're saying with James Harden. Like, the Clippers, they need to go ahead and mail it in for the season. I do not see. I hope they prove me wrong. I hope they prove me wrong. But like I said, I think this is like a common theme with today's modern superstars. And if I'm being honest, and I really, it pains me to say this, because I'm a big fan of Allen Iverson. I'm a big fan of Allen Iverson. But if I'm being honest, like, Allen's influence on the culture is not 100% positive. And that's one of the things that I feel like why AI never got a ring. Because you cannot question AI's resolve on the court. You cannot question the fact that he's out there giving you 100%. But you can question the fact that AI could have adjusted his game to be a better leader, to get his teammates involved more. Especially with AI being a little guy. I mean, I feel like the reality is, you know, as fierce as AI was, and he didn't have a bad shooting percentage, but it's like, you know, you're one of the smaller people in the land of the giants. It would have done him good to really worked on being able to facilitate the offense a little more. And he can still score. But, you know, I feel like he was trying to play the Jordan role. And, you know, it's only one Michael Jordan. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I just think, like I said, the modern superstar, I feel like they come in, they get all this praise. They're too arrogant to think that it may be them. And maybe they need to change something about their game to be a better leader, to actually win championships without just going to another team with other superstars who you are supposed to be wanting to beat. But I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's looking like the Clippers need to go ahead and hang it up for the season. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think is the future of James Harden in this league? I mean, I think he's seen his best days. It's the end of the road for him. And I think the Clippers made a tremendous mistake bringing him onto the roster. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.